Nobody sells more muscle than Mecum. No one.
1,500,000. I have $1 million.
Mecum High Performance Auctions, now in our 20th year with 50,000 cars sold. Go to Mecum.com to view our schedule of upcoming auctions and the inventory to be offered. Nobody sells more muscle than Mecum.
Yes!
Nobody.
Hello again, everybody. The next car that you selected to view on ClassicMuscleCars.com is another new arrival. Now, I got to tell you, in 29 years that we've been in business, and we've sold a lot of cars, a lot of the classic muscle cars, we've had one other GTO, 1973. They didn't make very many of these cars. They made just a couple over 4,800. We have the complete breakdown. This car was one of less than 2,000 built, and being that it was a Starlight black car with a burgundy interior, the numbers get very, very, very small and goes down to maybe a handful, equipped the way this car was. Car's got factory ram air hood, which is an option on this car. Now, I want to say that we have a lot of documentation for this particular car. We have the purchase order here. And it was kind of interesting because this is a 73, and the person traded in a 72 Vega. Okay, now what is a thing to talk about here? In 1973, if you all remember, who can remember back to 73, if you were driving a car, we had a price increase at the pump. Oil embargo, okay? Now, what happened was, we were all used to paying 28, 27 cents, 29 cents, 30 cents a gallon. It went up to over 50 cents a gallon. Think about it. Wouldn't you like to see that back today? Not going to happen. But it had an impact back then in 1973, just like it did when the gas prices started to escalate in the last few years. It's an impact on the market that stops manufacturers from producing cars that are cars known for being a gas guzzler, like in the case for this car in 1973 with a 400 in it, which is a great engine that Pontiac made. It still wasn't a very good car to get gas mileage, you might say. So here we got a situation where a guy actually traded in a Vega that got good gas mileage to get a GTO. So that's kind of a neat story about this car. But one of the reasons why they didn't sell that many of these cars in 1973 was just that, because these cars were not fuel efficient. So that makes this an extremely rare car. There's not many of these cars left out there today, and this is one of the finest examples that I've seen anywhere. Because I look for these cars. I like them. They're unique. 73 was a one-year-only car. In 1974, which was the last year for production for the GTO, they went to that Nova hatchback style. Totally different looking car. So this was a one-year-only look for this particular car. And I think it's got great lines. Jeremy will show you when you go down. You'll see on the other side the built-in louvers for the vents, the side windows here. They put louvers here. Just a great look. The car's got a sweeping fastback going right down to the trunk, which again is a fastback style. And when you get back and you start looking at this car, it really looks cool. It's got an awesome look to it. Now, give Randy a call at 847-526-5950. We want to send you some more photographs for this car. I also want to tell you that if you're looking for a car that's very reasonably priced, a very highly documented car, and a great investment, then this is a car you really need to look at, because at the price that we're selling this car for, which is very reasonable, we're asking $23,000 for this car. This is a great buy, folks. This is a car that you can't find around every street corner. This is also a car that is going to do nothing but go up in value over the years that you're going to own it. And you know what? When you pull into a cruise or you pull into a car show, You're not going to find any more of these out there. You're going to be the Lone Ranger, and it will draw a crowd. They always do, because it's such a rare car, and it's one that you don't see hardly anywhere. So give Randy a call, and he can give you some more information about this beautiful 1973 Pontiac GTO.
Grundy Worldwide recognizes that as a car collector, you want to protect your investment. At Grundy Worldwide, we offer agreed value coverage, unlimited mileage, the highest liability limits, and most importantly, low premiums. For fast quotes on coverage in all 50 states and for worldwide touring coverage, visit Grundy Worldwide at www.grundy.com and do it today.
You gotta love cars with black paint that have an incredible shine to them. They just look fantastic. And this is one of them. 1973 GTO 400. And look at that 10-foot deep paint job on this car. There's all the stuff we have on the wall reflected down in that awesome paint job. There, we'll get a close-up look on this Ram Air factory hood here. Bumper chrome is looking good. Headlight buckets, good condition. Grill, looking great. The badging, also looking good. Turn signal lenses. Nice. Issue. "5-mile-per-hour bumper back here." From the back on the driver's side, here's those louvers again. Looking through the back deck, we have a speaker. Is there two? I'm just not seeing it. Nope. We have a single rear-mounted speaker. There's a nice pinstriping on the side. While we're here, let's go take a look on the inside. A vintage squeak. It's got the fuel gauge. It's got the 120 speedo with 82,632 on the odometer. Exit wheel. And here we are under the hood. As you can see, we have power brakes. We have power steering. It's nice and clean. Chrome valve covers, and the air cleaner here has a cold air induction tube that goes to the front of the car. Brings the cold air right in. Looking very nice. Let's close it on up. And there you are, this beautiful 1973 Pontiac GTO. It's brought to you by ClassicMuscleCars.com and Elvis.
Performance Restorations in Mundelein. Award-winning custom car design, restoration, painting and build-ups. All performed here at Performance Restoration Shop and Collision Center by master craftsmen who provide the best in complete restoration and mechanical work. There's no need for the West Coast. It's all here. Performance Restorations in Mundelein. Call us at 847-566-7469 or visit us online.